Hello children, how are you? I hope you are safe at home. Don't go outside if it is necessary. Okay, thank you very much. Take the precautions of corona. Now we are going to the topic real numbers. Already we discussed previously irrational numbers. Okay, so today and terminating and non-terminating decimal expansion. So, what is the nature of the denominator if it is a terminating decimal number? So, we have seen that we have seen some examples. For example, 4 by 25. So, we can write as 5 square. So, in the denominator, it contains 5 square. It is a factor multiples of 5. Then it is terminating decimal number, right? So, today we are going to discuss one more topic, that is show that root 2 is an irrational number. Okay, this is your question. We have to show that root 2 is an irrational number. Already we know that root 2 is an irrational number. We cannot express in the form of p by q. So, what is irrational number? If any number is not expressing in the form of p by q, so where q is not equal to 0 and p and q are integers, if it is not in the form of p by q, then we can call as that is irrational number, right? So, root 2 is an irrational number. Then how can we prove it? So, before going to discuss this one, let us know some basics of this one. For example, 2 divides 6. 2 divides 6. 6 is divisible by 2. Then what about 6 square? Is it divisible by 2 or not? Let us see. 6 square 36. It is exactly divisible by 2. So one more example, we'll see that 3 divides 9. And is it divisible by its square or not? Let us see. So 9 square is 81. So 81 also is divisible by 3. What we conclude these examples, if any number is divides the other number, it divides its square also. In reverse, any number divides its square, then it divides this number also. Okay. So here 6 square is divides 2, then in vice versa 6 divides 2 divides 6. So 2 divides 6 square, then it is also divides 6. So based on this, we'll prove this one. For example, root 2 is an irrational number. Then we can't prove directly. Then we have to take contradictionally. Let root 2 is a rational number. We know that if it is a rational number, it must be in the form of p by q. So let root 2 is equal to some p by q, where q is not equal to 0 and p and q are co-primes. P and q are co-primes. So if it is a rational number, it must be in the form of p by q. So if it is a p by q form, q is not equal to 0 and p and q are co-primes. What is mean by co-primes here? One as a common factor for p and q, then we can call as p and q are co-primes. If it is more than two factors, more than two common factors for p and q, it is not a co-prime. Only one as a common factor for p and q, then we can call as these are co-primes. So root 2 is equal to p by q, where p and q are co-primes. That means only one as a common factor. So let us take squaring on both sides. Let us take this is equation 1. Then q root 2 is equal to p Then squaring on both sides, what you will get? Q square into 2 is equal to P square. Then Q square is equal to P square by 2. So in this P square divides by 2, that means 2 divides P square. By these examples, what we discussed, what we came to know, P square divisible by 2, then P divisible by P square is divisible by 2, then P divisible by 2, or 2 divides P square, then 2 divides P. So when it is divides exactly, then what we call 2 is a then 2 is a factor of P. 2 is a factor of P. Then 2 is one more factor. If there is any another factor, let us suppose that C is one more factor. Suppose C is one more factor. Let us take P is equal to 2 is already, we know that it is a factor, it is exactly divides P. Then one more factor is there. Let us suppose that is C. Then squaring on both sides, what you will get? 4C square. This you have to substitute in this equation 2. So what you will get? Q square into 2 is equal to 4C square. Instead of P square here, we are substituting 4C square. Then 2 times. Then Q square is equal to 2C square. Then to bring this side, then Q square by 2 is equal to C square. Then what you observe here? Q square divisible by 2. That means 2 divides Q square. Then 2 divides Q. So 2 divides Q square, then 2 divides Q. Already we discussed in the previous. So here 2 divides Q square, 2 divides Q means 2 is a factor of Q. 2 is a factor of Q. So already 2 is a factor of P and 2 is also factor of Q. Both having common factor, P and Q has a common factor, that is 2. So 2 is one of the common factor other than 1. So why we are getting like this? 2 is a common factor of P and Q. So we are getting one more factor other than 1 for P and Q. But actually what we assumed here, P and Q are co-primes. P and Q are co-primes. Co-prime means we should not have any other factor other than 1. But we are getting here 2 is one more factor. Therefore, our assumption is wrong. Therefore, assumption is wrong. So, therefore, root 2 is an irrational number.